Hi, and welcome to the Wayne County Probate Court. This video will guide you in filling out Form PC585, which is a petition to allow accounts. Before we get started, this video is not legal advice. It is for informational purposes only. You should seek legal counsel to address questions specific to your situation. So let's retrieve the form from the Wayne County Probate Court website, which is www.wcpc.us. And you see the home page here. We'll go to Forms, and the SCAO approved forms, which brings you to several links. This is related to a conservatorship case. So we'll click on that link. It brings you to the Michigan Supreme Court website. And if you do a Control F search for 585a, it will bring you directly to a link of the form. Click on that link and it pops up right on your computer. And we can begin to fill it out. In the upper left, you'll put the county as Wayne. Over here on the right, the file number will be the case number assigned to the case, which you can review online at Case Access or on your paper copies of other filings. Then you'll fill in the matter of. This is the name of the person over whom the conservatorship exists. And then you'll want to read the rest of the petition. Number 1, it says one or more accountings listing all income and other receipts and expenses and other disbursements, which are essentially expenses or out-of-pocket costs that were covered, which have come to my knowledge during the accounting periods, have been filed with the court. So if this is not true, it needs to be made true through filing and accounting with the court, which may be included with this petition. Number 2, the interested persons' addresses and their representatives are identical to those appearing on the initial application or petition, except as follows. So if in the case of a conservatorship, you want to review the initial petition to see if any of the interested persons listed on that their address has changed, and if so, you will note the changed address as well as the person whose address has changed in the space provided here. And it says for each person whose address changed, list the name and new address, attach separate sheets if necessary. Then moving on to number 3, the attached accounts include, check one or both that apply, the fiduciary fees and expenses in the amount of, and you'll put how much you, assuming you're the fiduciary, charged the estate for your services. And then if an attorney was involved, you'll check box B and the attorney fees and costs in the amount of. Now you'll put the final or the total amount in each of these 2 spaces. However, an invoice explaining the charges must be attached. Then you're going to make your request. It says, I request. Number 4, the court approve my fees and expenses and attorney fees and costs in the amount stated above as set forth in the itemized statements attached to the account. That the accounts be allowed as my either an interim account, or if this is the second account that you're submitting, you'll state that there in number 5. Number 6, check the appropriate boxes that apply to the case. Either that I be discharged, So if you're looking to get discharged as the conservator and you are submitting these accounts as your final account, you'll check the box to be requesting your discharge. If there's a bond, that the bond be canceled, or that the estate be continued or closed. Then you want to read this because it's very important before you sign your name. I declare under penalties of perjury that this petition has been examined by me and that its contents are true to the best of my information, knowledge, and belief. Once that is true, which all the statements that you made above must be true, you'll date, sign, print your name, address, city, state, zip, and telephone number. Now you'll see at the bottom right here, there are references to statutory sections, which are MCL, and court rule sections, which are MCR. You should review those sections to help inform you what the law is pertaining to this form. So, for example, all you have to do is highlight and search the web for the statutory section. You want to make sure that the link you're going to click on is from the legislature.mi.gov. Once you confirm that, you click there, and it brings up the relevant statutory section. And then there's similar. You'll do a court rule. We'll do MCR 5.313. We'll do an internet search for that. And it brings you to the courts.michigan.gov website, which is the Michigan Supreme Court. When you click on that, it brings up an electronic copy of the court rules. And you'll see it's updated May 10th, 2023. And then you're going to look for 3.313, which is right here. And you want to read that if it's relevant to your situation. So you want to read all these that are referenced. So that's how you fill out the petition to allow accounts, Form PC 585a. We put this together at the Wayne County Probate Court because we care. Have a great day.